Most people think being exceptionally smart means knowing every fact, memorizing every detail, or having an answer for everything. But real intelligence isn't about how much information you store in your head. It comes down to how you think, how you perceive problems, and how you handle situations that completely overwhelm everyone else. You don't need perfect grades or a high IQ to outsmart 90% of people. You just need to adopt a few simple shifts in your mindset. First, stop fighting to be right. When most people hear an opinion they disagree with, they immediately turn it into a battle. They argue, get defensive, and try to prove the other person wrong. Truly smart people do the exact opposite. Instead of attacking, they ask genuine questions. They say things like, "Help me understand why you think that," or "What brought you to that conclusion?" They aren't trying to win a verbal fight, they're trying to gather information. When you stop arguing and start seeking to understand, people lower their defenses, open up, and actually begin listening to you. Second, learn to zoom out and see the big picture. Average thinkers get stuck in small, immediate setbacks. They fail one attempt and assume they're incapable, or face a single rejection and believe everything is falling apart. Smart thinkers step back like a camera lens. They don't see an isolated failure as proof of their worth. They see it as valuable feedback. They look for broader patterns, asking what went wrong, what factors were at play, and what they can tweak next time. When you zoom out, emotional crises turn into manageable puzzles. Third, save your energy by only worrying about what you can actually control. So many people waste endless mental energy obsessing over unpredictable outcomes, what others think of them, or bad weather. That kind of constant worry changes nothing. It only leaves you mentally exhausted. Adopt a strict standard. If it's beyond your influence, let it go. Focus entirely on your actions, your attitude, and your effort. When you stop pouring energy into things you cannot change, you free up massive bandwidth to fix what actually matters. Fourth, treat silence as a powerful tool. Most people are deeply uncomfortable with quiet moments. When a silence falls in conversation, they panic and blurt out whatever pops into their head. Smart people are comfortable with the quiet. They listen more than they speak, let others finish their thoughts, and take a moment to reflect before answering. Pausing before you speak makes your words carry weight and signals that your response is thoughtful. Fifth, practice pausing instead of reacting on impulse. When someone is rude, cuts you off, or causes a setback, the natural reaction is anger or frustration. But pausing creates a space between stimulus and response, giving you time to ask yourself what the most constructive move is. The person who stays calm while everyone else gets emotional holds all the power. Mastering these habits doesn't happen overnight, but you don't need to change everything at once. Pick just one of these shifts to practice this week. Integrate it into your daily routine and see how quickly your clarity improves. Subscribe for more practical insights on thinking sharper and staying ahead.